She had big eyes and short-cropped hair. She was young and had a rangy, feral street sense of style. She spent her meager money on sneakers, her hair, and small tattoos. The slight ornamentation she wore was meticulously cared for. I could tell she was self-conscious about her appearance, as evidenced by her constant attention to those few items of clothing she cared about. She boarded the bus in a flurry, stopping at the wheel well immediately behind the driver, depositing her packages on it. She was never still, and her every gesture was outsized and dramatic. She traveled with a friend who was tall and thin and wore giant sunglasses, of the type you get after laser eye surgery. She spoke, but he didn't. He sat, but she stood. Liza Minnelli and Andy Warhol, I thought. The public transportation versions. Once the bus began moving, she emptied the contents of her shopping bags onto the wheel well and began reorganizing them. He sat like a fish in a fishbowl behind his giant glasses. She was trying to make space for a large box she was also carrying. The box was obviously important to her, and she wanted to protect it from the rain outside. Her two bags were absolutely identical in size, but after she failed squeezing the box into the first, she tried the second, succeeding only in doubling her failure. Suddenly, she gave up, as if it was a bad idea, doomed from the start. She tossed everything recklessly back into the bags. He sat in his bowl. She was at loose ends. She turned her attention to her pockets, running her palms, jazz hand style, up and down her body, all over her pockets, feeling each pocket until she felt and retrieved her earbuds. She put them into her ears with great urgency, but they didn't seem to bring her much relief. She started talking to her friend. He might have been listening. I couldn't tell. If one of them was on drugs, I thought, it was probably him. If she was also, then she had chosen very different drugs. The conversation was completely one-sided, but he didn't seem to mind, not even when she paused mid-sentence to dance and hum along with her music for a moment. I began to wonder if they even knew each other. There was a ding from someone requesting a stop. As the bus pulled over, the friend stood up and nodded goodbye as he walked past, but she had already forgotten him, bobbing her head to her music, searching unsuccessfully for a vibe. As the bus continued, she remained standing, leaving his empty seat vacant. That's all I know about her. I got off at the next stop, and I've never seen her again.